Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll be exploring 12 shocking facts about North Korea that you probably never knew. Some of these facts may leave you speechless. North Korea, officially known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, is one of the most secretive and isolated nations in the world. While much of what goes on inside this country remains a mystery, the information we do have is enough to raise many eyebrows. So, without further ado, let's jump into these mind-blowing facts. But before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more mind-opening content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. 1. North Korea has its own calendar system. Yes, you heard that right. North Korea doesn't follow the Gregorian calendar like the rest of the world. Instead, they have their own calendar system called the Juche calendar. The year starts in 1912, which is the year their founder, Kim Il-sung, was born. So, for example, while it may be 2024 in most parts of the world, in North Korea, it's actually Juche year 112. This system is part of North Korea's effort to emphasize the Juche ideology, which focuses on self-reliance and loyalty to the state. 2. Kim Jong-un's schooling was a secret. Despite being one of the world's most secretive leaders, Kim Jong-un was educated abroad. He reportedly attended school in Switzerland under a fake identity in the 1990s. According to reports, Kim was described as a shy boy who loved basketball, particularly Michael Jordan. While he lived in luxury in Europe, most North Koreans were suffering from extreme poverty and famine at the time. Can you imagine living in one of the most oppressive regimes but being educated in the West under a false name? The power of propaganda is unimaginable. North Korea is widely regarded as a propaganda state. From the moment they are born, citizens are indoctrinated with the idea that the Kim family are near deities. Everywhere you look, you'll find statues, paintings, and posters glorifying the leaders. In schools, children are taught about the miracles the leaders have performed. The state controls all media, and citizens have little access to the outside world. They are told that North Korea is the greatest country on earth and that their leaders are flawless. Imagine living your entire life believing your country is the best, but never being able to leave or see the outside world. 4. North Korea's internet is almost non-existent. In the modern world, we rely on the internet for everything: work, communication, entertainment. But in North Korea, access to the internet is a luxury that only the elite can enjoy. Most citizens only have access to a highly restricted intranet known as Kwangmyong, which only allows access to state-run websites. For ordinary North Koreans, social media, global news, or even Google is completely out of reach. In fact, only a tiny percentage of North Koreans even know the internet exists. Extreme punishments for crimes in North Korea, the punishment for crimes, even seemingly minor ones, can be unbelievably harsh. Crimes such as trying to escape the country, listening to foreign media, or criticizing the regime can result in a sentence to one of the notorious labor camps, where people face horrific conditions. What's even more shocking is the concept of guilt by association. If one person in a family commits a crime, 3 generations of their family can be punished. This means that your grandparents, parents, and children could all be sent to a labor camp because of something you did. 6. Fake villages at the DMZ. At the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, which separates North and South Korea, there's a fake village called Kijongdong. This village was built to give the appearance of prosperity and happiness. But here's the catch: no one actually lives there. The buildings have no glass in the windows, and the electricity turns on and off at preset times. This entire village is a piece of propaganda aimed at convincing South Koreans that life in North Korea is flourishing. In reality, it's all an elaborate facade. 7. The state controls haircuts. Yes, even your haircut is regulated by the government in North Korea. The government provides a list of approved hairstyles, and everyone must conform to them. Men are generally allowed to choose from 10 different styles, while women have 18 styles to choose from. Dyeing your hair or having long hair as a man is highly discouraged, as it's seen as Western influence. Even Kim Jong-un's haircut has become somewhat of a national style that men are expected to follow. 8. Mass choreographed celebrations. One of the most visually stunning spectacles in North Korea is the Arirang Mass Games, a massive performance involving tens of thousands of people in perfectly choreographed displays of gymnastics, dance, and synchronized movements. These events are staged to glorify the regime, particularly the Kim family, and often involve months of training. The precision and discipline required to pull off these massive performances is awe-inspiring, but it also serves as a reminder of the rigid control the state has over its people. 9 nighttime satellite images. Tell a story. One of the most shocking visuals of North Korea is a satellite image taken at night. When you look at the Korean peninsula, South Korea is lit up with bright lights from bustling cities like Seoul. But North Korea is almost entirely dark. This stark difference highlights the extreme lack of electricity and infrastructure in the country. The only noticeable light in North Korea comes from Pyongyang, the capital. The rest of the country is plunged into darkness at night, symbolizing the isolation and poverty that most citizens endure. 10. Pyongyang is only for the elite. Most North Koreans will never set foot in the capital, Pyongyang. This city is reserved for those who are trusted by the regime. Only people who have shown unwavering loyalty to the government are allowed to live there. Pyongyang is heavily controlled and is designed to show visitors a more prosperous, clean, and orderly North Korea. However, this is far from the reality in the rest of the country, where millions live in extreme poverty. 11. Defectors risk everything. Thousands of North Koreans try to escape every year, risking their lives to flee the oppressive regime. The journey is fraught with danger. Many defectors try to cross into China, where they face the risk of being caught and deported back to North Korea, where they will be imprisoned or worse. Despite the risks, defectors often speak of the intense desire for freedom and a better life outside the iron grip of the North Korean regime. 12. Kim Jong-il's mythical birth. According to North Korean propaganda, Kim Jong-il, the father of current leader Kim Jong-un, was born under a double rainbow. On Mount Paektu, the most sacred mountain in Korea, the regime claims his birth was heralded by the appearance of a new star in the sky, and that winter instantly turned to spring. Of course, none of this is true. Kim Jong-il was actually born in a military camp in the Soviet Union. However, these stories are part of the elaborate cult of personality surrounding the Kim family. There you have it. 12 shocking facts about North Korea that are sure to leave you speechless. From a secretive internet to labor camps. And mythical birth stories. North Korea remains one of the most mysterious and tightly controlled societies in the world. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most.